Welcome everyone to the Heat Ratio Sports Phillies pregame live. I am your host, Tyler Mroz. The Phillies have dropped the first two of the three games to the Seattle Mariners. They lost the first game 10-2, and they lost last night tragically in extra innings 6-5 on a walk-off walk. Tonight's game, Phillies running the same exact lineup as last night. Austin Hayes in for Johan Rojas still. Brandon Marsh in center field. Zach Wheeler making his start. Gave up 7 runs in his last one against the New York Yankees. He's also given up 10 runs in his previous 4 starts combined. No Justin Turner for the Mariners today, which is a little bit surprising. He's a career .364 batter against Zach Wheeler. And he was benched for Jason Vossler. Jason Vossler is a lefty, so they wanted to go with the lefty-righty matchup. Josh Rojas is the only other Mariner in the starting lineup that is either A, played enough qualified at-bats against Wheeler. He's batting .250 against him. Nobody else is batting over .200. Randy Rosarena's only had 1 hit in 10 at-bats, and no one really else has done anything against Zach Wheeler in this Mariners lineup. And Logan Gilbert, he also gave up 7 runs in his previous start. He is on the mound today for the Mariners. So, Mariners have actually lost 4 of the last 5 starts from Gilbert, including the last game against the Boston Red Sox, where he gave up 7 runs in just 2 2/3 of an inning. Zach Wheeler is our first key for the game for success. I can't stress enough how important a game this is for Wheeler. The Phillies have used their bullpen a lot this series. Tyler Phillips went not even 2 innings in game 1, so they had a bullpen game then. They had another bullpen game last night where Ryan Kerkering gets the start in the first inning, and Colby Allard comes in the next 4. That's 5 innings. And they played a 10-inning game. That's only half the game. So you used half your relievers last night. I'm assuming that Carlos Estevez and Jose Alvarado will be unavailable. They have pitched the last 2 nights. Rob might use Alvarado because he only pitched an inning in each of those games, but Estevez pitched over an inning last night, and he pitched the night before. So I don't see any reason that he's going to be used. And the bullpen this series so far has given up 7 runs. So we need as much Zach Wheeler as possible. He's been struggling in his last couple starts, but this is an important moment for not just Wheeler, but the Phillies in general. He's the main key. If you get a bad game out of Wheeler, there is a very, very little chance that you're going to win this game. Second one is the lefty hitters on the Phillies lineup. That's Kyle Schwarber. That's Bryce Harper. That's Brandon Marsh. Gilbert struggled against the Boston left-handers last game, and he gave up 7 runs, like I said. A lot of it was to Masataka Yoshida, Willier Abreu. So definitely struggled against the lefties. Let's keep it going. Brandon Marsh has been hot this series. He's had a couple of RBIs. Bryce Harper finally got a hit. He got on base twice last night. So wore his jersey yesterday to get him back on track. So today we're wearing the Zach Wheeler jersey. So hopefully he throws a no-hitter. Hopefully he throws a perfect game. I hope he throws a perfect game with 80 pitches. That would be the dream. Is that going to happen? No. But you never know. Maybe the jersey wearing, maybe that's a reverse curse, you can say. Bryce Harper starting to heat up. Kyle Schwarber just missed a home run last night. So the lefty hitters against Logan Gilbert, someone who has struggled, that is going to be an important key for success. And the final one, mentioned it earlier, it's the bullpen. They have struggled a ton lately, and they need to really step it up. God forbid Zach Wheeler has a rough start, and they need to bring in the bullpen. This is not going to be, it's so crucial that the bullpen gets back on track, not just Wheeler. Because Wheeler, odds are, he's not going to pitch the entire game. You'll get 6, 7, maybe 8, definitely not 9. I hope it is. But you're looking at 2 to 3 innings, barring extra innings of bullpen relief. Jeff Hoffman gave up 4 runs last night. I don't know if Rob is going to use him in back-to-back nights. Matt Strahm came in. He struck out 3 straight batters in the inning he pitched last night. And then Tanner Banks, he did not pitch last night. He was an emergency pitcher, did not end up pitching. So I would assume that he is available for the Phillies tonight. So our 3 keys to success: Zach Wheeler, the most important one, the lefty batters in the Phillies lineup, and the bullpen. Man, it's been hard. It was hard to watch the Friday game. It was at least a competitive game last night. The Phillies were up 5-0. Seeing a team blow a 5-0 lead is never a good thing. We got my brother Matt. He's saying Harper returns to form tonight. I 100% agree with that. Like I said, Logan Gilbert struggled against the lefty batters in his last start. So Bryce Harper getting off to a bang, maybe a first inning home run. Maybe that's the Win Daily Sports bet of the night. Go to www.windailysports.com. Use code HEAT to get 50% off your membership for the best bets. Here at Heat Ratio Sports, any product or service or website we promote, it is always something that we use and know that is the best possible. So if you go to www.windailysports.com, use code HEAT, get 50% off for the best bets. First pitch, 4:10 Eastern time. Obviously, 1 p.m. in Seattle, 4 p.m. here on the East Coast in the Philly area. We'll be live 10 minutes after the final out of the game. Hope you all enjoy that game. I hope I enjoy that game too, because then I'll be in an even better mood and we can have even more to talk about. Hopefully, the Phillies do not lose. This would be their 7th straight loss, and they would be swept in back-to-back series. Not something you want when the Atlanta Braves are just 5 games behind you. And also, New York Mets. They are not that far behind either. So thank you all so much for tuning in and watching today's Heat Ratio Sports pregame show. A reminder, I will be here live on the YouTube and Facebook 10 minutes after the final out. So thank you all so much for watching. Super excited to be doing this. Hope you all enjoy the game, and I hope to see you all in the post-game show. Take care, everyone.